Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Topping our news at 6 tonight, hurricane season has begun, but two of the top federal organizations for weather and disaster response are still without a permanent leadership under President Trump.
Congressman Vern Buchanan urged the president to fill those management gaps at FEMA and NOAA before Florida needs help. ABC 7's Adam Cellini spoke with local emergency management leaders about how this could affect our area if a storm hits. Adam?
Yeah, Scott and Haley, staff here at Manatee County Public Safety is ready and confident and definitely prepared under the guidance of their emergency management chief. But can we say the same thing about the Federal Emergency Management Agency if a disaster hits Florida before a permanent leader is in place?
12 years ago, Mary Florio spent hurricane season in New Orleans, helping residents rocked by Katrina as an American Red Cross volunteer. She says only one organization has the resources to restore lives among such destruction.
If there's a disaster, FEMA is there, and they're the ones we hope will be available.
But what's not available right now is an appointed leader for the Federal Emergency Management Agency. They are still without a manager, along with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA. In a statement, concerned Congressman Vern Buchanan writes, the Trump administration needs to get their chiefs on the job quickly because we don't know when the next big storm is going to hit.
We have a lot of levels of bureaucracy between our office and their office in Washington.
Manatee County Emergency Management Chief Sherilyn Burris, however, is not concerned. When disaster strikes, she says FEMA is usually the last to respond.
FEMA is not in charge. All disasters are local, and things start and end at the local level.
Sarasota County Chief Ed McCrane says his office relies on the National Weather Service in Tampa more than NOAA, and both he and Burris agree that FEMA's acting director, Bob Fenton, and Trump's choice for the position, Brock Long, will get the job done.
It's important to have a top leader in charge of an organization, but there are many people below that person that are fully capable of doing the job and ready to respond to the needs of the community.
Florio compares it to her volunteer days when supervisors weren't available for certain decisions.
It's a concern only if there's something drastic to make a decision on. But the people at FEMA are so well trained that they can step in.
Now, the former FEMA director, Craig Fugate, was just in town recently, and he was speaking with Ed McCrane of Sarasota County, saying that he felt a lot of the things he put in place at that national federal level in the agency are still being followed and operated. So he expressed confidence as well, even though they don't have a permanent leader. As we mentioned, Trump has picked his person, Brock Long, and some expect that he will be fully approved to take over as early as next week. Live in Manatee County, I'm Adam Cellini. Scott and Haley, back to you.
Adam, thank you. Governor Rick Scott calling for a special session over the state's budget after vetoing $410 million in projects that he feels do not benefit Florida families. This year's proposed budget cut funding for the Economic and Tourism Development Agencies, Enterprise Florida and Visit Florida, respectively. But the governor is now vetoing that move, increasing the funding to $76 million. The budget also cut funding to education, a move that faced stiff resistance from local educators. But again, Governor Scott is also vetoing that portion of the budget, calling for an increase to $215 million, or $100 a student. And Governor Scott's final move is to create an $85 million job growth program.
I think these things will help us, one, increase more jobs in the state. On top of that, it's also going to continue to focus on improving the education system for all students in our state and all families.
The special session will be June 7th through the 9th. The state must have a final budget in place by July.
And now we are nearing the weekend, and Bob has a forecast for us to see what's in store.
Well, right now, things are looking pretty good. We are going to see what this is going to bring us. We are going to see this come our way, especially Tuesday, Wednesday of next week now, it looks like. It doesn't appear there's going to be anything significant, just a lot of moisture and instability in the atmosphere, which is just what we need. We need a lot more rainfall. It looks like we're going to get it, especially next week. Not so much right now. There's a rather flat, you can see flat sky there. That indicates some stability has moved in after some pretty heavy downpours earlier today around 1 to 3 o'clock this afternoon. Depending upon where you lived, you saw some pretty heavy rainfall. 81 right now, dew point is at 67. All that heavy weather has since moved off to the east, but these showers and storms are creating these little boundaries that are spreading out from it, and so we could see a return of some showers. We got a little light rain near Venice, stretching down into Northport, but for the most part, it is very light, and looks like that will continue to move off very slowly to the south. Well, much more on the weekend weather forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi is in Washington today to celebrate the signing of 2 new laws aimed at helping veterans, law enforcement officers, and their families. The president signing the American Law Enforcement Heroes Act and the Public Safety Officers Benefits Improvement Act into law. The HEROES Act will allow grant funding to be used to hire and train veterans to become law enforcement officers. The Public Safety Officers Benefits Improvement Act will reduce the waiting time for the families of officers killed in the line of duty to receive benefits. It will also cover claims for officers who become disabled from injuries on the job. A shortage of Florida Highway Patrol troopers is affecting response times to crashes. FHP says it's down 44 troopers in our area and about 200 in the entire state. The local task force patrols Sarasota, Manatee, and 8 other counties. Most troopers focus on patrolling 1 or 2 counties so they can respond to local calls faster. FHP says it is able to respond to most calls within 30 minutes, but some drivers do have to wait longer on busy days if no one is injured in the crash.
Unfortunately, if you're involved in a minor crash, there can be an extended stay, and that's when our help from the Sheriff's Office and police departments will often come in and assist with helping us clear these crashes up.
Florida Highway Patrol is looking for men and women to fill the 44 open positions. There will be a recruiting event at Lecom Park on Sunday from 12 to 2 p.m.
Well, more ticket options are now available for the upcoming 2017 World Rowing Championships.
Event organizers announcing the release of single-day tickets today. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates has the details.
If you want to watch the 2017 World Rowing Championships in person, the UTC Mall is the place to go. They're now selling the new single ticketing option.
It's a competition that has not been seen live in the United States in more than 20 years. But come September 23rd, that streak will be broken. And now there are more options to watch the 2017 World Rowing Championships.
Single daily tickets are now on sale for the 2017 World Rowing Championships.
Previously, those wanting to see the world-class regatta had to purchase a multi-day ticket. But event organizers say offering the one-day tickets will increase the options for those wanting to watch it in person.
This is the event everybody's talking about. 40,000 spectators expected from September 23rd through October 1st. 1,700 elite athletes representing 60-plus countries, all in our backyard.
But the proximity of the event isn't just exciting to spectators. U.S. rowing gold medalist Lindsay Shoup says having the competition in the area will help to put a spotlight on rowing.
So rowing is really growing as a sport, but a lot of people back home still don't know a whole lot about it, even though it's grown so much. So having the World Championships back on our home soil will give us an opportunity to say, hey, you know, the United States is really great at rowing. It's an incredible sport that has the ability to change lives.
But it's not just lives being changed. The World Rowing Championship resulted in multiple developments on the Suncoast, from new hotels to new roads. Also, Benderson is just about a week away from completing the rowing facility finishing tower, and they're now in the planning and fundraising stage of a boathouse construction. All changes, officials speculate, will benefit the overall community,
Generating an economic impact of about $25 million for Sarasota and Manatee counties.
Again, there are now single-day tickets for the World Rowing Championships available at the UTC Mall. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
That's coming up in September.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, 33 new laws now taking effect in Florida. We'll show you which ones could affect you.
Plus, students and staff at Riverview High School honor one of their own as school will soon be out for good for one educator, how they're celebrating his contributions.
My name is Stephen Jaffe. The law firm's name is Farmer Jaffe. One of the beautiful things about Julius is he's always smiling, and it becomes infectious. The fact that Julius has a disability has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of work that he's done. Just a great person you want on your staff.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Several new laws are now in effect after Governor Scott signed off on a dozen bills today.
The laws range from providing training for law enforcement officers to better handle calls involving someone with autism to creating memorials for the boys killed at the Arthur G. Dozer School for Boys. Some laws to note also include requiring election supervisors to notify voters whose signatures do not match their registration in those vote by mail ballots. Another law will create guidelines for emergency medical services to report drug overdoses and require emergency departments to come up with policies to prevent unintentional overdoses. Those are just some of the 33 bills Governor Scott has signed into law.
Your weekend forecast coming up right after this. Stay with us.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate or shop at Goodwill,
I'm creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah, yeah.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Who else has been taking your prescriptions? Keep your medicine and your family safe and secure. Mind your meds. To learn how we can help, visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. It's gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah.
My name is Luke Perry, and I am 1 million strong. I'm in the fight against colorectal cancer because I believe we can win it. Colon and rectal cancers are the second leading cause of cancer deaths among men and women in the U.S. Colon cancer is preventable. Know the risk factors and make sure to get screened. There are simple, take-home options available. Take control of your health. Screening for colon cancer isn't embarrassing. It can be life-saving. To find out more about your options, visit fightcrc.org.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Well, finally, some rain near the coast. Most of it has been inland, and it has been a lot inland, too. But get a look at this. Michael saying this is a Mother Nature's car wash right there at a pharmacy nearby, and all the water just washing off the roof onto the car. I don't think it's that much of a cleaning job, but nonetheless, a lot of wipers being used today near the coast. And this was from a couple of days ago, Corey getting this nice rainbow shot. You know, we're going to get a lot of great shots coming in throughout the summer. Keep your pictures and photos coming to pics@mysuncoast.com. Or our social media page, too. We'll take a look at those. Heavy rain at around 2 o'clock in Lakewood Ranch, up to 2 inches. And then it kind of moved off to the east. And things are looking pretty good there right now. Although I do believe they have canceled Music on Main tonight at Lakewood Ranch. I was supposed to be out there live, but that's what I heard. A lot of moisture coming our way. It's going to keep coming, too. That's great news for the fire danger. I know we're still in it. There's still a potential for fires. But with the higher humidity, the rain that we've seen recently, it's all good, but still we need a lot more, and I think we'll get it next week. A cloudy weekend, we'll see all these clouds moving in a southwest to northeast direction. Elevated rain chances, too. We're looking at a 50% chance over the weekend. Tropical moisture moves in next week, and I'm talking heavy tropical moisture as a result of the remnants of what was Beatrice in the Pacific. It's crossing over Mexico, and you can see it's really been ripped apart. There's not much left of it, but there's a lot of moisture that is. There's an outside chance it could redevelop here in the southwest Gulf of Mexico, but it would be blown apart as it moves into the central Gulf because the winds are just too strong there in the upper levels of the atmosphere. But that's just what we wanted. It's just what we ordered. Some tropical moisture, a little disturbance, nothing too severe as far as any kind of wind goes, but we'll see that, I think, coming on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Right now, heavy rain along the East Coast. And notice what's happening. The heavy rain is falling here. It's sending out these little boundaries, and we're getting some back building of showers into eastern portions of DeSoto County. Just about a half hour ago, there was no rain there, but now it's really starting to explode. Some of those storms will eventually work their way back toward the coast. Light rain is falling now in places like Venice, southward down to Northport and Inglewood. A lot of light rain out there in the Gulf, too, but we're not seeing much of that for the next couple of hours near the coast, so that looks pretty good. 81 degrees right now at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport, and looks as though the high today was cooler than average as a result of the fact we had a lot of clouds around. Rainfall, 0.4 of an inch fell at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. We're above average. We're over a ½ inch of rain. We had 0.2 of an inch yesterday. Scattered showers throughout the day tomorrow. We'll have partly cloudy skies. It'll be hit or miss, too. Some areas getting the rain while others may not. And we'll see a chance for morning showers along the coast late morning, early afternoon. And then the main focus should be inland later on in the day as a result of this pattern of a southwesterly component to our wind flow generally in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. So tonight, some late night showers not out of the question, say 11, 12 o'clock. And then tomorrow, a few scattered showers back again as a result of the scattered activity that we're going to see with plenty of moisture in the atmosphere. Winds will be out of the southeast, turning to the southwest at 10 knots, basically. Seas running right around 2 feet with a light chop. And the extended forecast looks like this. A 50-50 chance of showers and storms Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Look at that, 70 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Fairly high as that tropical moisture moves in. Then only a 40% come Thursday and Friday. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. A long career in education comes to a close next week for a Riverview High School legend.
Riverview International Baccalaureate Coordinator and Assistant Principal Paul Gallagher finishing up an 18-year stay at the school. The IB program offers students a challenging education based on a global perspective. Nearly 1,200 students will be enrolled in the program this fall. While Gallagher says he'll miss school, he's very excited about what the future holds.
I don't like using the word retirement. It's time to change pace and to get involved in some new educational projects. But the program is in a situation where the leadership that will be taking over, it's a good time to be leaving.
200-plus students from past IB classes surprised Gallagher last night with a party in his honor. He plans to stay busy with consulting work and educational counseling. And the Sarasota Sailors season comes to an end this afternoon in Fort Myers. The Sailors losing to Hagerty High School out of Oviedo in Class 8A semifinal 7-0. Sailors were trying to win the school's 9th championship in baseball. Our congratulations on an amazing season for the Sailors. On a bright note, all the seniors are graduating tonight.
That's right. A very exciting time going on, and congrats to Paul, such a nice guy, the husband of our culinary director, Chef Judy Gallagher.
Yep. We'll be right back.
Message to the world.
I was elected to represent the citizens of Pittsburgh, not Paris.
So, after staring down critics, what's next? Plus, the former FBI director set to testify. This is Where America Turns. World News Tonight with David Muir.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi. I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, call and price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables and still costs up to 50% less, featuring a rising adjustable pillow rest to support your head, neck, and shoulders, bedside power plugs, under bed night lights, and more. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less than Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables.
You get so much more and it still costs less. You've got to see how little they cost.
Call 1-800-774-8103. That's 1-800-774-8103. Call now.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
Have a great weekend.
See you at 7.
This is an ABC 7 editorial with Steve Sabato.
Over 1,000 people a day move to Florida. We've now passed New York and are the third largest state in the union with 21 million people. Keeping track of all these folks and motivating them to be good citizens is not easy. According to a recent nonpartisan report, 1 in 4 Florida adults are not registered to vote. That amounts to about 4.6 million people, the size of a small state. Not only are all our voter registration numbers dismal, keeping registration data accurate and up to date is also a challenge. Case in point, nearly 1 million people are legally registered to vote in Florida, while they are also registered in another state or living in 2 Florida counties at the same time or dead. No wonder All 67 of the state's county election supervisors lobbied for legislation that would have addressed these issues. State Bill 1070 passed the House unanimously, but died in the Senate committee. The bill would have allowed the Secretary of State to hire outside help experts to keep track of all these folks and make sure our voter rolls are up to date. 20 states have done the same with positive results. So what's the bottom line? A fair and trusted election system is fundamental to the survival of our democracy. The failure of the Senate to vote was a missed opportunity to increase voter turnout and build trust in the process. It was also an oversight of a troubling trend. America is headed down a dangerous path of apathy and cynicism, fueled by a growing mistrust of political parties, elected officials, and the expectation that every vote counts. We would do well to heed the lessons of history. It wasn't that long ago Florida was known as the Hanging Chad State. I'm Steve Sabato. We'd like to hear from you.
The opinions expressed in this editorial do not necessarily reflect those of ABC7's owners or management. If you would like to comment, go to our website, www.mysuncoast.com, and click Community.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her so I could call and thank them. And she's doing fine. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
When you fall and cannot get up, an accident can turn into a tragedy. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a person from a catastrophe every 10 minutes.
Life Alert is a lifesaver. If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-652-3012. That's 1-800-652-3012. Call now 1-800-652-3012. For a free brochure, call 1-800-652-3012.
Dead boat batteries sinking your spirits? Right now, you can save $10 on Duracell Ultramarine batteries at Batteries Plus Bulbs.
We should have named it the SS Going Nowhere.
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
Save big during the summer leather clearance and pay no interest till June 2018 with same-day pickup or next-day delivery. This special purchase deep-seating leather match sofa now $5.99. It's like floating on a cloud with this leather match sofa at $6.99. Or put your feet up in style with comfort in this dual reclining leather match sofa only $7.99. Exclusively at the Furniture Warehouse in Sarasota, Bradenton, Venice, Port Charlotte, and Ellenton.
And save big.
From meeting curious lemurs to feeding big cats and hosing down rhinos, there's never a dull moment. And sometimes these amazing animals chime in.
Watch Animal Outtakes every week on ABC7.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.